Florida, the city of Orlando is the setting for the Rockets. Able to launch from deep and rise to great heights, Jalen Green has every dimension of an elite scorer, and they'll need him as they psych themselves up at the Amway Center. Rockets, Magic, tip-off just moments away. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the center position. Well, there may be a lot of games ahead, but game 1 of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. VanVleet outside. The 3 is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
On the wing, Suggs. Brooks defending. A shot from the mid-range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, no playoffs for the Magic last season. Should fans be excited about the years to come?
Oh, BA, no question. They have got a tremendous young core. So now the question is, how quickly does that core develop, and can they stay healthy? But no question, the future is bright.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Grant, the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, VanVleet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now is the time to make their move.
And he's good on the second. I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
Suggs with the bucket.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Şengün. He's checked by Carter. Şengün passes to Brooks. From behind the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
First free throw is good. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. And another miss by Houston.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Ben Carroll passes to Suggs. Harris on the wing. Pass to Ben Carroll. Here's Suggs. Ben Carroll, right side. Here's Harris. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
From 11 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Here's Wagner. Knocks down the step-back J.
Now you love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
Brooks outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. Here's Ben Carroll. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Van Vliet on the wing. Wagner against Brooks. Thompson outside. Over Harris. The Rockets again can't hit.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Ben Carroll wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's Van Vliet with the putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Harris. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're really working the paint now.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. 7-point differential. Şengün passes to Brooks. Thompson left side. They get it again. Second chance shot. Şengün, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Guarded by Van Vliet. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Adams checked in for the Rockets. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Harris passes to Wagner. Now here's Carter. Pass to Banchero. Up and over Smith. Banchero no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Wagner against Brooks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Down low. It's tipped. Wagner with a steal. To the middle. And it's Wagner missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Pass to Isaac. Green against Anthony. Eason pulls it in.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Now Adams. Eason, pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
And the Magic call time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
For a free t-shirt.
Checked in for Orlando. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Adams up top. Here's Green. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Here's Easton.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Clock at 6. Green against Anthony. Launches it.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
And it's Green missing. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Eason. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Pass to Fultz. Shoots over Thompson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Magic lead by 7.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Now here's Easton. Driving in. Adams. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Thompson against Fultz. Anthony right side. Harris outside. Over Adams. Adams grabs the miss.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. You can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Now here's Fultz. Over Thompson. The putback.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wagner inside. Outside Fultz. With the fadeaway. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Orlando leading. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Up top, Fultz. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Houston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside, Green. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Anthony. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Now Wagner, defended by Thompson, to end the cold spell. And Wagner with a nice bucket inside. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Here's Whitmore. Launches a 3. That shot is off. Thompson against Fultz. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot is good by Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Here's Adams.
Well, credit Mo Wagner for making that a tough shot. 7 feet with that mobility, he should be able to guard.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The offensive rebound. Banchero no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 9. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Houston with it. The Magic making their last shot. And it's Green missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Anthony against Van Vliet. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Shoots inside. And Orlando again with the bucket. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to shut down Fred Van Vliet. This guy too tough, able to make contested shots.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Up top, Banchero. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And it's rejected.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Wagner. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And there's Green on the assist by Van Vliet. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Anthony in the post, guarded by Van Vliet. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Second chance effort, and too long on the shot. The Rockets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, solid execution. Fred Van Vliet is just so steady. This guy always makes the right basketball play.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
Free throw good. Green. Orlando calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. In the third spot, Fred VanVleet.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Six to shoot. Offensive rebound. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
In pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
Pass to Green. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Carter for Orlando. They've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. VanVleet against Wagner. And here's Carter. It's stolen by Green. The three, Smith. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Anthony misses.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Inside. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from VanVleet.
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Suggs. Green covering. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Brooks against Wagner. Brooks, the pass to Green. Back to Brooks. The three. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. High arcing shot. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his second basket.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
VanVleet, the pass to Green. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Suggs. Green covering. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Up and over Smith. Banchero no good. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to VanVleet. Brooks outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Brooks. So for the Magic, Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Adams checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A.? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
You know, when it comes to Fred VanVleet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
B.A., he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got this steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
First one falls.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from VanVleet.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Suggs. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. The kick out to VanVleet. For 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Suggs, guarded by VanVleet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Eason finds VanVleet. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris misses.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself on his ability to shut you down.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Whitmore's checked in for Smith. The free throw drops for Harris.
Now, Gary Harris, simply put, guys, has been not only one of the best free throw shooters, but one of the knockdown shooters in the league. For him, it's really been trying to stay on the court and away from injury has been his biggest challenge.
Adams. The rebound by Carter. Adams. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Adams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Harris down low. Adams is there. Harris misses. The Rockets trail. Here's Whitmore. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Outside Fultz. Suggs. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. VanVleet outside. Here's Easton. Tries again. Count the basket.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Tight game here in Orlando. Thompson against Fultz. Pass to Isaac. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now. VanVleet on the wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Pass to Fultz. Down low. Up and in on the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
VanVleet misses. Orlando shooting just 38% in this quarter. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Fultz. Up top, Carter. The 3 is up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Adams has got 6.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Oh, Grant, Amin Thompson has proved there more rounds than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
In for Carter, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in. And so here is Orlando. They've led by as many as 11. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. On the wing, Suggs, guarded by Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Isaac. Shoots over Şengün. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Oh, stolen by Harris. Going all the way to the rack. The finish. And Harris throws it down.
Wow, Gary Harris anticipating, comes up with a steal, and then quickly sends it up the floor to a teammate. Great heads-up play.
Here's Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Outside Fultz. Here's Isaac. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Isaac's got his second basket on the night.
Well, this is what you want more of from Jonathan Isaac, a willingness and a desire to score.
Van Vliet against Fultz. Now Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's Whitmore. And he lays it up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So the Rockets 5 now. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Smith. Still no points. VanVleet outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Thompson for three. Offensive board. And Şengün gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Şengün against Banchero. No good. Good D by Şengün. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They trail by one. And that misses. That would have put them up. And the Magic shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Suggs. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, one of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Both good from the line that time. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. VanVleet outside. Pass to Brooks. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James. Orlando leading. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Got it. Wagner's got 8.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Houston gets it back. That shot, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Houston called for the foul.
Now the savvy veteran now, Gary Harris, drawing the contact.
Gary Harris.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Harris. And Harris drops them both. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Oh, nice D from Carter. For Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Here's Thompson. The Magic making their last shot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Carter, and it's in there. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Boy, the defense with a tremendous contest. Carter Jr. just better than that.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called. Houston.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
He's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Rockets. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Outside, Green. Brooks left side. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Anthony. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Magic. Up top, Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Carter inside. Defended by Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And the first one at the line is good.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
Eason's checked in for Brooks. And so he makes both from the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Şengün finds Green. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
To the right side. Here's Anthony. And another miss by Orlando.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wagner. Eason can't get it to go. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Anthony. Banked it in off the glass. Anthony's got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Houston is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. Over Carter. And there's Şengün on the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Now here's Harris. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Thompson. Harris misses. And for the Rockets, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Green. They get the rebound. Smith. And the deficit down inside single digits. Smith's gotten his first basket of the night.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Fultz in for Harris. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Fultz passes to Wagner. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Wagner inside, working on Thompson, and Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Green finds Thompson. Wagner against Adams.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Pass to Wagner. The shot won't fall. Eason with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
Shooting for Houston, Jalen Green. One shot.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Anthony right side. Over Green. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Fultz. Anthony's got 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A., and you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Here's Anthony. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Rebounded by Green. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Here's Adams. Inside. Second chance shot. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Green against Anthony. Pass to Isaac. Over Whitmore. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Anthony against Green. Anthony in the post. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Adams. Here's Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Eason. Over Wagner. Eason can't get it to go. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Fultz against Thompson. Fultz can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. Adams inside. Defended by Wagner. Yep, that one goes. Adams has got 14 points for the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. Rockets with a rebound. 1:07 left in the third. And he lobs it up. Eason, good. Give him 8 points now.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Anthony right side. Out to Isaac. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Magic lead by 1.
Well, I like seeing Jonathan Isaac work in the mid-range. This guy is demonstrating the touch to score from there.
Thompson passes to Adams. Thompson outside. Back to Adams. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Anthony in the post, working on Green. Here's Isaac. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
A tremendous job being disruptive and challenging that shot by Cole Anthony. You have to be a two-way player.
Steven Adams getting it done for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
All right, Magic
3
fans.
tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Van Vliet. Harris passes to Ben Carroll. On the wing, Suggs looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 8 rebounds in the game. With the floater. Great D that time from Ben Carroll.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Carter, good.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Ben Carroll just loves showing off his court vision.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks finds Van Vliet. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Van Vliet.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Green. He shoots again. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Harris. Up top, Carter from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here's Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Suggs. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Smith passes to Van Vliet.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Fred Van Vliet.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Orlando trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The three from Banchero. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Up top, Şengün. Lets it fly. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And that one's good. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Good D by Harris. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Team foul.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
All right, Doris, from your perspective, did Banchero live up to rookie year expectations?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, B.A. First overall selection, there's obviously a lot of weight on his shoulders. He showed quickly that he has the size, the strength, and the skill set to be successful on a nightly basis in the NBA. And honestly, B.A., there's still so much growth there to come.
That one's off.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
And the second free throw is good.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Pass to Smith. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Şengün passes to Smith. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Suggs. To tie it up. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Orlando. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Harris misses. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Brooks from outside drills it from deep. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Suggs, the pass to Harris. Banchero outside. Back to Harris. And stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. The shot's good. And now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Soft touch off the glass. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
Now here's Green. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Suggs. No good on the shot. Van Vliet with some nice D.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Pass to Brooks. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Franz Wagner checked in for Isaac. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris, defended by Thompson. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 5. Harris up top. Pass to Suggs. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Thompson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Şengün against Carter. Releases from 15. Kept alive. Banchero. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. To the inside. Pass to Şengün. Over Carter. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Şengün. Back to Brooks. And a nice finish on the layup.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Wagner outside. Harris up top. Oh, they get a hand on it. The 3 from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Brooks on the money from 12 feet away.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Down low. Here's Wagner. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Şengün.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wagner. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And Carroll with it. It's rebounded by Şengün.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
So it's Orlando now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Thompson against Banchero. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Thompson. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And the Magic call time here. They're behind by 10. 1:27 left in the fourth.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The three from Thompson. They get it back. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. From outside the arc. Houston gets it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Smith no good. Isaac against Şengün. Isaac's shot is off. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Jalen Suggs, despite his youth, proving he's willing to step up when his team needs him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
16 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Thompson taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Isaac for 3. Rebounded by Green. Houston winning this one.
That's the
And
end
they
of the
barely
game.
squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.